Good evening, good evening, good evening, all my beautiful people. My name is Letizion, also known as LHB Loves EDU on Twitter and on IG, and I bring to you daily doses with LHB. Now, as we always know, Letizion is not daily, so I may have to look into changing my name until I am disciplined enough to be here daily. But I am proud of myself because last week I had a streak and I came 3 days in a row, and then I took a 3 day break. And let me tell you, taking those breaks, they aren't good for me. Like, my body, my mind, my spirit, it gets disturbed if I don't, try to keep on going with my word. And I didn't realize that until last night in my sleep. And I had like the worst nightmare that I think I have had in a really long time. But that nightmare, it just kind of proved to me that there are some areas in my life that I don't have peace in. And I keep having dreams about certain things and certain individuals, and I need to make the connection and try to find the peace that I need so that I can stop having these nightmares that come to me on some nights, because it is not fun when you wake up at 3:33 in the morning and you're like, what the heck was just going on? Like, I was literally exhausted when I woke up because I had been doing so much in my sleep, and it wasn't a good sleep at all. After I woke up and got me something to drink, and I prayed real hard to God to give me some peace so that I can sleep. And because I knew that I had to get up and start doing something that's now going to be more on a daily routine for me. And so today was the first day of beginning this new adventure or activity, so to speak. So please disregard any noise that I have in the background. As you know, I am human, and I have children, and I have dogs. Deacon Lincoln is not up here with me, but I think he's still over in my workspace, sleep on his pillow over there. So he might hear me over here, he might not, I don't know. But we're gonna try to go ahead on and get into today's devotionals. One is about being patient, and I think we've covered being patient before, but one is about being patient, and the other one, well, actually, it's about love and being patient, because the title of it is called Love is Patient. And in actuality, it really is. And love is a lot more than just being patient. There's a lot that goes into it with it, but that's the part we'll cover today. And another area that we're going to cover is love with your possessions, and the question is, do you possess your possessions, or do your possessions possess you? And that's something to think about. We all like the materialistic things. We all like to have the nice things and look nice and carry that, what kind of car you drive, what kind of house you live in, what kind of designer clothes do you wear. I mean, people look at stuff like that, and that means a lot to some people, and it's not my place to judge. To each his own. If that is what makes you happy, then go right ahead on and do what makes you happy, because I'm gonna do what makes me happy at the end of the day. So who am I to tell you what you need to have in order to be happy with? Because that's, again, to each his own. So let's go ahead on and get started with our first devotional. Again, it is entitled Love is Patient. And a part of our verse comes from 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4, and it reads, Love endures long and is patient and kind. The first quality of love listed in Paul's discourse in 1 Corinthians 13 in the Bible is patience. Paul writes that love endures long and is patient. Love is long-suffering. It remains steady and consistent when things are not going the way you wish they would. I have been practicing being patient with clerks who are slow, who can't find prices for items, who run out of register tape, or who linger on the phone trying to calm down an irate customer when I am standing right there waiting to be helped. I have had several store clerks actually thank me for being patient. I am sure that they take a lot of abuse from frustrated, impatient, unloving customers, and I have decided that I don't want to add to their problem. I want to be part of the answer. Sure, we are all in a hurry and want to get waited on right away, but since love is not self-seeking, we must learn to put how the clerk feels ahead of how we feel. Recently, a store clerk apologized for being so slow, and I told her that nothing I was doing was so important that I could not wait. I saw her visibly relax, and I realized that I had just shown her love. We are encouraged in the Bible to be very patient with everybody, always keeping our tempers in check. That is not only good for our witness to other people, but it is also good for us. The more patient we are, the less stress we have. Peter said the Lord is extraordinarily patient with us because it is his desire that none of us perish. That is the same reason we should be patient with one another, especially with those in the world who are looking for God. I urge you to pray regularly that you will be able to endure whatever comes with a good temper and patience. Trust me, things will come that have the ability to upset you. But if you are prepared ahead of time, you will be able to remain calm as you face those things. Trust in him. God is extraordinarily patient with us. Trust him to help you be extraordinarily patient with others. I felt that was a really good read. And what stuck out to me was that the fact that love is not self-seeking. And so, instead of thinking about how we are feeling as the customers in the store, we should be have a concern about how it is that the actual clerk is feeling. So I definitely like that one, and also encourage us to pray regularly that we are able to endure whatever comes our way with a good temper and patience. So, good read. And our last one for today is called Love with Your Possessions. Our verse comes from Acts 4, verse 32, and it reads, "Now the company of believers was of one heart and soul, and not one of them claimed that anything which he possessed was exclusively his own, but everything they had was in common and for the use of all." Everything we have came from God, and in reality, it all belongs to him. We are merely stewards of his property, not owners. Too often we grasp upon things too tightly. We should hold them loosely so if God needs them, they are not difficult for us to let go of. Paul told the Corinthians that their gifts to the poor would go on and endure forever throughout eternity. Let's keep reminding ourselves that possessions have no eternal value. What lasts is what we do for others. And let's repeat that one. What lasts is what we do for others. So this what that we do for others is what lasts. God wants us to enjoy our possessions, but he does not want our possessions to possess us. Perhaps a good question to ask ourselves regularly is, do I possess my possessions, or do my possessions possess me? Sometimes I go on what I call a giving rampage. I have a desire to be a blessing and want to use my possessions as a tangible way to show love. So I go through my house, my drawers, my closet, and my jewelry chest to find things that I can give away. I never fail to find things, but it amazes me how I am tempted to hang on to them even though I may not have used an item for 2 or 3 years. We just like to own stuff, but how much better is it to use your own possessions to be a blessing for someone else and make them feel loved and valuable? If you are having difficulty seeing what you have to give, ask God to help you. And you will quickly find that you have a wealth of things that can be used to show love to hurting people. Trust in him. Are you able to use what you have to bless people? Or do you find it difficult to let go of things? Even things you are not using. Show yourself to be a good steward of God's possessions and trust him to bring into your life gifts for your own use and things that you can share with others. I like that too. I like the question of, do I possess my possessions or do my possessions possess me? Because a lot of times people get starstruck off of the items that they have. Like, it has to be Coach, it has to be a Mercedes, or it has to be Jordans. And I'm like, people still paying high price dollars for Jordans, and this man don't even play in the league anymore. And I'm like, that is some marketing out of this world. That is some serious marketing. And when you think about shoes, you think about whose shoe is still people wait in line to get them shoes when they come out. And how long ago was it when he retired from playing in the league? Come on now. You can't tell me that their marketing is not on point. And I believe the marketing is done by some of his children. So generational wealth, that right there, it goes to show you they were able to create that generational wealth and have that brand to where that brand is still on and going now. My oldest son is asking for a pair of Jordans for Christmas. So I'm like, and he's never been a Jordan fan, but I guess when you switch schools and you come across a new set of peers, then that is now considered the end thing. So we will see if he gets those Jordans. We will see. But I try to do the best that I can for him. And it's something about being a mom. You want to make sure that you give your kids any and all that you possibly can. So if I am able, then I will try to make sure he has the Christmas that he wants. We will see. But back to our devotional, I think it would be a great idea if we did a giving rampage. And we don't even have to call it a rampage. Just, we just did created a giving community, and where we go through and maybe let's be realistic, pick 5 items out of your closet that you no longer need, or that you can go without. And let's see if we can create a little, I want to call it we can call it a gift giving a gift giving giveaway is what we'll call it. Gift giving giveaway. And you would have to find 5 items in your closet, and it can be jewelry, it can be shoes, it can be shirts, pants, hats, purses, anything. Pick 5 items that you would be willing to give away to try to be a blessing to someone else, and get in contact with me, and we're going to see if we can make this happen. I'm all up for it. I'm always up for a challenge. And if you're here in my state, it will be easy for me to get to you, to be able to get those items, and we can create that day that we have those items set up and set out, and people can come by and, grab an item or two. But I think that's something that we can plan. And I think that, I have some out of town people who I think would be more than willing to join in and help be a blessing to others. So the gift giving giveaway officially is announced today, December the 21st, on Daily Doses with LHB. And we would get more details out about it soon. And I wanted to show you my stickers that I have. I have a new sticker, and I'm going to be sending my sticker out to anyone who is interested in one. So let me grab my sticker right quick. I'm back. Here are my stickers. Let me put it closer to you. It says, be kind, be safe, be blessed, and then it has it LHB Loves EDU at the bottom of it. I have a limited amount of my stickers, but I am sending them free of charge to anyone who would like one. So if you can DM me on Twitter, DM me on IG, DM me on Facebook. If you can reach out to me on YouTube, I do believe there's an inbox on YouTube as well. Reach out to me and send me your addresses. Now, I can only do in country, in the United States right now. I can only send stickers in the United States right now, because I'm not sure what the process is as far as in going out of the country. And just to be safe, since it's my first time, I want to stick with anyone that's in the country of the United States. But yes, please contact me if you are interested in getting your free sticker that says be kind, be safe, be blessed at LHB Loves EDU, and I will personally send them out to you at no charge to you. I pay for postage, I pay for the envelope that I send it to you in, I pay for the card that I send with it, just sending you blessings and plenty of positivity. But reach out to me on any of those sites and say, hey, I want a sticker, or hey, can I please get a sticker? And I'm going to be like, of course, send me your contact information so that I can get it mailed out to you. So that's 2 things to think about. The 5 items that you want to give in the gift giving giveaway that we're going to have, and I'm going to schedule it. And then if you would like a sticker, to reach out to me in my DM on Twitter, on IG, on Facebook, and or on YouTube, and give me those addresses so that I can send you your sticker. And with that being said, I want to thank you all so very much for joining me this evening for our daily dose of devotion. I am saying LHB Loves EDU is signing off, and you all be kind, be safe, stay safe, be blessed, and you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Monday night. I pray that we all have sweet dreams. I pray that I don't have any more nightmares. And I look forward to meeting with you all tomorrow, right around this same time. So I do plan on coming back tomorrow with some daily dose, because I missed it, and I hope you missed it as much as I missed it. I needed it for myself, especially with what I have going on, and so hopefully I can get that under control. But with all of that being said, you all have a wonderful and blessed night, and I will hope to see you all tomorrow so that I can make it 2 days in a row. We'll see. Good night, y'all.